Young and the Restless full episode Friday, September 13th reveals Audra's daring plan, as she tries to poison Victor's drink. This could become a hot topic of the plot as Victor is framed. Devon and Abby Newman are planning their wedding in Genoa City, but obstacles are starting to appear. Abby, who is deeply attached to her family, has made it clear that she will not get married without her mother, Ashley Abbott, present. However, Ashley is in Paris for treatment for dissociative identity disorder, DID, and her return at this time seems impossible. This puts a lot of pressure on Abby, who craves her mother's support in every important decision. Ashley, despite the psychological turmoil she is facing, is still an important factor in Abby's life. The absence of her mother makes Abby anxious and afraid that her big day will not be complete. Devon, who understands and loves Abby deeply, tries to reassure her that everything will be okay, but he is still worried about how Ashley will affect their relationship. While Devon and Abby are facing their own troubles, Victor Newman is plotting another plan to attack the Abbott family. Victor, who always considers his family as everything, never forgives anyone who dares to hurt his descendants. He has found a way to tear the Abbott family apart, and his first target is Kyle Abbott. Confrontation with Cameron Kirsten and the nightmare of Faith. She is facing ghosts from the past. Cameron Kirsten, who used to haunt and manipulate her life, has returned with a new obsession, Faith Newman, Sharon's daughter. Cameron can't seem to let go of Sharon and decides to turn his attention to Faith, sending Sharon into a spiral of fear and anxiety. Sharon, who has struggled with mental health issues, begins to experience hallucinations of Cameron. She sees him in her dreams and quiet moments of the day. These hallucinations not only leave her bewildered, but also reveal her darker side as a therapist. Sharon begins to doubt her ability to face the present and protect Faith from Cameron. The confrontation between Sharon and Cameron could lead to dramatic situations. Sharon must find a way to overcome the ghosts of the past and protect her daughter from the dangers that may be approaching. Ashley Abbott and Tucker McCall, a surprising turn from the past. With Devon and Abby's wedding in trouble, a surprising twist could come from the return of Ashley Abbott and Tucker McCall. Tucker, who had a complicated relationship with Ashley, still has feelings for her, and both could return to Genoa City at this crucial moment. Tucker has always been unpredictable, and his return could spell trouble. If Ashley and Tucker show up at Abby and Devon's wedding, the situation could become more dramatic than ever. Abby, who has always put her mother first, will be forced to face a difficult decision: continue her marriage to Devon or postpone it to ensure her mother's presence. Things could get even more complicated if Tucker tries to interfere and disrupt the wedding. With unresolved feelings between Tucker and Ashley, their appearance could create a dramatic wedding crash that no one expected. Another possibility is the return of Chance Chancellor at the last minute. Although Abby and Chance broke up, their feelings were never really finalized. Abby has always felt guilty about how things ended with Chance, and if he shows up at her wedding to Devon, things could get a lot more complicated. Chance, with his honesty and courage, may show up to show support or to confront the past. His presence will make Abby rethink her decision. She may be torn between her old feelings for Chance and her future with Devon. Things could change at the last minute, making their wedding a tense affair. Jack Abbott's son, Kyle, is becoming an important part of Victor's plans. With Victor's growing influence in Kyle's corporate life, Jack Abbott feels his family is under threat. This leads to an internal war within the Abbott family as they face pressure from Victor. The family split could have serious consequences, and Jack will have to work hard to protect his family. Victor is not just about influencing Kyle. He has bigger plans, and he may have more than just control over Kyle. This brings Jack to an inevitable confrontation with Victor, and the Abbott family will have to unite if they are to survive this storm. New storms are brewing for Victor Newman as he faces dangers from within his own family and those close to him. Audra Charles's recklessness and ambition have put Victor in a life-threatening situation. While Victor has always held absolute power, this time he may be facing a serious crisis. Audra, in her thirst for power and control, has gone too far. Not only has she manipulated those around her, but she has also committed acts that could put Victor in danger. A police investigation has been quickly launched, and they are frantically searching for the culprit. All clues point to Audra, but gathering enough evidence to convict her is not easy. With all the complexities of the power play in Genoa City, will the police be able to quickly find the truth? Lily Winters is at a crossroads in her life. She has received many hopes and expectations from others that she will wait for everything to go according to plan, but the reality is far from it. Lily has decided to provide Victor with important information to help him take down Billy Abbott, a man she once had deep feelings for. Although on the outside, Lily seems to be caught up in the charm and complicated family relationship, deep down inside, she may be making a big mistake. Lily does not realize that she is in the middle of a power struggle that she may not be able to completely control. Victor is a sharp man and not easy to defeat, but Lily, in a moment of infatuation, has let herself be fooled into thinking that she can manipulate this situation. The question is whether Lily is really helping Victor, or is she being drawn into a more complex plot that she herself does not realize? It is possible that Lily is simply trying to make Victor trust her more deeply, or worse, she is being deceived by herself. Victoria Newman, Victor's daughter, has been her father's right-hand man for many years. But this time, she disagrees with his recent decisions. Victoria is no longer the daughter who always stood by Victor. She has begun to question his decisions and leadership methods. This puts her in a difficult situation, between loyalty to her father and responsibility to herself. Victoria could become the wild card that Billy needs in this power struggle. The complicated connection between Billy and Victoria has passed over the years, but the feelings and respect between them still remain. Victoria may secretly provide information to Billy, helping him deal with Victor. This will create a tense relationship between her and her father. If Victoria really chooses this path, she will face betrayal from her own family, which could destroy her relationship with Victor forever. While the power struggle between the Newman family members is going on, a new relationship is blossoming. Claire and Kyle Abbott have become a potential couple, and Claire's influence on Kyle is very clear. Since meeting Claire, Kyle seems to have become calmer. Claire has a purity and innocence that Kyle cannot resist. He is attracted to her honesty and lack of calculation, something he has not found in his scheming world. However, Claire is a black sheep in the Newman family. She is not affected by Victor's schemes. This makes her an unexpected and interesting element in the story. She wants Kyle to reconcile with his father, Jack Abbott, and tries to convince him to meet with Jack to resolve their differences. However, this may lead to conflict with Victor, who always wants to control everything and everyone around him. Neither Victoria nor Claire intend to cause Victor any trouble, but their naivety and lack of concern for their own plans could cost Victor dearly. Victoria, while trying to help Billy, doesn't realize that she could be unintentionally hurting her father. Claire, who only wants the best for Kyle and his family, doesn't realize that she's putting Victor in a difficult position. Claire's inexperience and naivety could cause her to cause trouble that she doesn't anticipate. If Victoria and Claire join forces, they could be the pair that could bring down the empire Victor has built. Victor's stubbornness could make him regret his decisions, especially when he faces the consequences of the actions of two women he once despised. Subscribe to Yandar for the latest news on our channel.